just don't get it. And now, when you say this guy's boring, he's a shit fighter, people just don't like him. End of the year, that December card, you're probably going to put him on there against Colby. We can put all your eggs into Colby's basket. You can put more promotional work into Colby and Sage Northcutt and CM Punk than the fucking chosen one, Woodley. I'll say it again, take out my personal issues with Dana White. I actually do not hate the guy. I don't, despite what you guys think. The UFC would be better off if it was ran by someone more professional who doesn't hold personal grudges. And if you disagree, you're batshit crazy.
Well, I say my disagree, Brendan Schaub. Shout out to Chin. Shout out to Below the Belt. Shout out to Schaub himself, man. Huge fan of the show. This is where I disagree with Schaub. I think the UFC needs to employ somebody who is going to manage Dana White. Who's not going to take shit from Dana White. Who's not going to be intimidated by Dana White. Because let's not forget, guys. This guy has the power to fire guys like Tyron Woodley. He can do that. You understand? If there was an executive in... Take a page out of WWE's book, right? Every time one of the franchises gets a new manager, there's always somebody there who is squarely on the heel side. Then there's somebody who's squarely on the good side. I think you need somebody in the UFC who's an MMA diehard who lives and dies for the MMA diehards. Doesn't care about who Dana has issues with. None of that. Because every single thing that Dana White complains about, my guy, there are athletes that the parent company to UFC represents that have been way bigger headaches than Tyron Woodley. Ergo Ronda Rousey. Ergo Conor McGregor. John Jones. They're not represented. Conor McGregor and John Jones aren't represented by WME as far as I know. But I'm just making examples here. Dana needs to grow up. You need to grow up, my man. It's real simple. Why? You got your Beats by Dre check. You're going to have a phenomenal retirement. Yeah, I really don't see any other way. But as for firing him, I don't think that's viable right now. Back to Brendan Schaub.
Evolve until he's out. You have issues with the champ. You say he's a boring fighter. Then you got to sell us that shit 4 months from now. And you got to hope Colby beats him because you can put all your marketing eggs into Colby. And he's probably not going to beat him. They have to hope Usman beats him. Probably not happening. I feel sorry for Woodley, man. Fighting is tough enough, man. There's not a tougher job in this world than being a professional fighter at a high level. There is not a tougher, more stressful professional sport on this planet. I don't give a fuck what you play. There's no more stressful situation than being in a steel cage with another trained killer, a trained professional fighter. And that's what Woodley does at the highest level, and he's one of the greatest of all time at doing it. And then, if you lose that fight, you will never, ever, 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 ever have the same opportunities as these other guys because of your dislike from the boss. Because why? Because you don't bow down and kiss the ring?
100% true, man. 100%. Again, I will mention this one more time. Woodley is the training partner to Ben Askren. There is a reason why Dana White hates both those men. There's a reason why one of the greatest wrestlers to ever go into MMA is still not signed with the UFC. He's signed to ONE FC. He is undefeated, my guy. Ben Askren, undefeated. Training partner to Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley, the same man who has so much beef with Dana White that Dana White looked pissed to give his champion the retaining championship after he won. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand the dynamic that Dana's creating. Because if you look at other professions like boxing, when Floyd had beef with Oscar De La Hoya, I don't think that stopped business. I don't think, but that's not the same. I understand it's not the same. The point I'm trying to make here is real simple, right? Dana as a 49-year-old man, needs to grow up, man. You got your Beats by Dre chick. You know, you're probably the richest person off of MMA outside of the Fertitas. Why continue to behave like this knowing that you're not getting anything out of it? You are literally shooting yourself in the foot. Stipe complained about this, and mind you, Stipe recently lost. Woodley's title reign started before Stipe's and is still ongoing after the end of Stipe Miocic's title reign, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.
So this is a big deal for Asians around the world.
That's huge.
This movie, Crazy Rich Asians, it's top of the box office right now.
It was a book too, right, Chin?
Yeah.
Did you guys read the book?
Nah.
It's about time Asians had a movie. This is the first time, right? There was a
Take it easy. Rush Hour 1, Rush Hour 2. Big Trouble in Little China.
Brandon, that
Come
was
on, Big
one
Trouble
Asian
in Little
guy.
China.
Brandon, that was one Asian
Rumble
guy.
in the Bronx.
That was one Asian guy.
Rumble in the Bronx. Listen, everyone listen. Rumble in the Bronx.
Brandon.
Godzilla 1, 2.
Brandon, these are. I understand, but that was just some Asian actor.
Enter the Dragon.
Brandon, okay, but that was a long time ago. That was all karate. This is about
The Last Samurai.
there's no karate in this
Tom
movie.
Cruise in The Last
There are
Samurai.
no swords or karate. This is like human beings having like relationships.
Disney's Mulan.
Brandon,
Emperor's New
Mulan is not
Groove.
Asian. It was Polynesian. God